8:36, Nashville's morning news on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Welcome on into the Cross with Chris and hello, Chris.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's everything?
We're doing well. I'm a little bruised and battered because of the whole Starbucks thing.
Yeah, I mean, you went full elitist when you dissed Waffle House on the air.
Joan Jones is here, and
You're just glazing by that.
and Jeff Melanoff, KGB, is here as well. So
Sounds Russian, doesn't it?
I may be an elitist, but KGB is doing the whole high-stepping fur hat thing.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen the Superman the storyline from the alternate universe where he lands in Russia and not
Yes.
Kansas?
Yes.
No.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So instead of the S on his chest, it's a hammer and sickle.
Is it really?
yeah, and he works
100%.
for the Russians.
Wow. Duh.
There's another one where he's a Nazi,
Yeah,
Really?
but he kills Hitler at the end.
If only. That's enough.
They go crazy in the Superman.
I thought that was funny.
I liked it.
Apparently not.
I liked it.
No, it's a banger.
It's a banger.
If Elon is Superman, Trump is Batman, and we all know Batman's better.
Isn't Elon should?
Are
be
we really going to do this again?
Wait a minute. Shouldn't Elon should be Batman. He
No.
has the money to build all that.
No.
No?
Nope.
So you said that you are going moving right along. You said you were going to just so we're clear. I said that I didn't like Waffle House. Just the food's a little greasy. That's all. Now I do like.
You got to get your little egg bites in the corner.
The little egg bites made only with the whites of the egg.
Oh, you get the egg white
Yeah.
egg bites?
No,
So
I
you
don't get the egg white.
You get the elite of the elite. Next tier up.
no.
You go next tier up.
Okay. I
I
don't
need my
get
bathroom code, please. And my egg whites.
I don't get the egg whites. I get the egg bites. One time I actually did accidentally order the egg whites, and I couldn't eat. I'm like, what the hell is this? And they said, well, you ordered the egg whites. And I said, no, I ordered every day
Egg
for
bites.
years. I come in here. I want the egg bites, not the whites. But you know what happens? And this is actually honest to goodness truth. Does this happen to you guys? I get nervous when I order. I do. I get nervous when I order. No, it's true. I don't know why I get nervous when I order, but I do. There are times when Amy will have to say, no, what he wants is because.
Oh my gosh.
or
Oh my
whatever.
God!
I do. I get nervous when I order. I don't know why.
Talking in front of hundreds of thousands of people. A-okay. Ordering something. Honey, can you do this for me?
Honey, what is it I usually get? I can't tell you how many. It's like there are times when I have to actually ask my wife, what is it I like here?
Oh my God!
It's emasculation central.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever. You know what?
It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for Dan. Anytime he's ordering, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
All I'm saying is that Starbucks is good. I've eaten at Waffle House many times. It's just a little greasy, and I find their bacon a little thin. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Dan likes it thick.
Oh my God! Oh my good Lord!
And listen, I like Starbucks too. I'm just razzing you.
Are you just razzing
I'm
me?
just razzing
Okay.
you. It's low hanging fruit. Starbucks is good.
By the way, somebody said, how could you, and it's all fine. Somebody said, how could you go to Starbucks when they have literally said that they don't want conservatives' money?
Yeah.
That's not what they said. That's not what was said.
It's not what was said. However,
Dan, you're not doing yourself any favors right now.
No, that's not what they said. That's not what Howard Schultz said. It's not.
what did he say?
We'll just stand here in silence if you
We're
want.
waiting. Go on.
We're waiting for the actual evidence, sir.
Oh,
Dan,
what
he's
did
got-
he
you
say?
got- it looks
Don't
like
be
you
a
got a
liberal
quote.
and not give the evidence. You're not a liberal, right? You have to give evidence.
No,
if you're
I've got
conservative.
so many other things open. He said in response, he says, if you feel respectfully that you can get a higher return than the 38% you got last year to investors, it's a free country. You can sell your shares in Starbucks and buy shares in another company. Thank you very much. That's what he said. He didn't say that, if you're conservative, your money's not welcome. Any CEO that would say that is a dummy,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So
Dan-
it's not what he said.
Dan, do you eat Ben and Jerry's ice cream as well?
I refuse.
You know
I
what's
do,
funny?
too.
I
Yeah.
actually don't. That is oddly enough where I draw the line. I will not
Okay,
eat Ben
good.
and Jerry's.
No.
If you eat Ben and Jerry's, then I'm like, okay, maybe you're not as conservative as we all thought, because that place is
No.
Ooh, talk about cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. My goodness.
I don't eat Cocoa Puffs either.
No.
I mean, that's a kid cereal.
So anyway, Waffle House. Yeah, I it's not that I hate Waffle House. I find their bacon thin and it's greasy. And you know what I do like for breakfast? First Watch.
First watch.
Yes.
Is funny.
First Watch is
rules.
amazing.
That chorizo omelet all day.
Yeah.
What is First Watch?
Oh, it's a breakfast place. It's only open till like 11 a.m.
I didn't know what it was when I moved down south either, and I was
Okay.
like, "Wow, I found this local
no.
spot." I was like, "You got to check it out." And then somebody told me it's a chain, but it's
Oh.
really really good.
It's specific
Okay.
for the South, though. I don't think it's anywhere else. It's kind of like In and Out, like
So
California.
there's grits involved.
There
Yeah.
may,
There's
there
grits.
may be.
Yeah.
Jeff says that Dan is a conservative in name only, actually a secret agent for the Liberal Party.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I didn't say that.
That goes a little
Another
far.
Jeff did.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? Hey, Chris, you ever had any near-death experiences? I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do from now on? No more stories of what I do in real life. Because every time I go down this road, like people start yammering at me and how I'm like a conservative in name only. And
It's been an hour of them bashing you.
I think it's done in love.
Yeah.
It's done in love.
you know, sometimes I
Yeah.
wonder. Sometimes I wonder, actually.
See, like in Massachusetts, you only give people a hard time if you really like them.
Okay.
I do think you crossed the line about Waffle House, though. That's when they went up in arms about it.
All I said was that I don't like Waffle House. But then I realized, okay, but I've eaten at Waffle House many, many, many times. That's why I don't like Waffle House, because I ate there too much.
You overextended.
Yeah.
Was that before the diet, the big diet?
No, I bacon and eggs, man. That's
This is how
that's
they-
fine.
I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised Murphy hasn't called in yet. We've said
Yeah.
Waffle House so many times. You know that if you say Waffle House in the mirror 3 times with the lights off, you flip them on real quick, and Murphy's behind you with his paper hat on.
I thought it was Go. I thought Go Dogs would unleash him.
Oh, that too.
This is how it's going to happen. The WTN Civil War is going to start over Waffle House.
Yep.
Listen, if Waffle House will thicken up their bacon, I'll gladly go back.
The shot heard around the world.
That's exactly right. I'm sure they're going to get right on it. So, near-death experiences. I had one.
Okay.
Now this is serious.
But is it see the light?
No, it was no seeing the light.
Okay.
No,
So
it
I
wasn't that
I
bad.
haven't had a near-death experience like that.
I was probably about 2 seconds away from seeing that light. But it was definitely an oh crap moment. So I had just gotten out of the shower, bathrobe on, and for whatever reason, I decided that it would be a good idea to plug in Alexa.
What?
I know, right?
I mean, how did I forget that you're not supposed to plug stuff in when you're wet? But I did. I got, Amy doesn't even know this. She's finding out for the first time right now. I didn't tell Amy because I was like embarrassed. So, of course, tell it on the radio.
Makes sense.
Makes sense if you know me. So I plugged that thing in. It was like boom.
Really?
I have never in my life felt the shock like that. Now, luckily, I was able to pull my arm away, but I mean, it was hard. I mean, I was probably a few seconds away from, that shock. I don't know how exactly it works, but people, have had heart attacks with the shocks. So, yeah, that was my near-death experience. And I started thinking, we had fun about this in the 5 o'clock hour. So I started thinking, because when that happens, you start thinking what your last would have been.
Yeah.
First of all, the horrifying nature of being found in the bathroom in nothing but a bathrobe. That was number one. Number two.
Is this why you shower in a wetsuit now?
Exactly right. Number two, I thought, what would all the last conversations that I would have had? And of course, I go down the road of, my last show would have sucked. So there was
So you
that.
start doom spiraling as you're laying on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Tell them erase that YouTube show. Leave up only Fridays.
Find a good show, and that'll be the last show that we ever did. Oh my goodness! Yeah, it was crazy though, and so I do believe that very easily could have been, and how stupid, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just folks, like in all seriousness, don't plug stuff in when you're wet.
No, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
The joke I made in the 5 o'clock hour was, I was plugging in Alexa. It's not the first time a woman has tried to kill me. You know what?
And it was so good he had to do it again.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm telling the jokes for Chris because I want to impress Chris.
Got it. Okay,
I'm
okay.
impressed.
Wanting
Whatever.
to impress Chris. He's like that cool older brother.
That's exactly right.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Whatever.
I got electrocuted. High five.
So wait a
Dan
minute,
is
Chris.
lying. He was plugging in his hairdryer.
Chris, you
No,
said you've
32
had near-death
17.
experiences, right? So,
Yeah.
So lay it out. Come on.
I got stabbed twice.
What?
Oh my! I think Chris wins. It's over.
You always got to top me, don't you, Han?
I did. I was 18 and I was at a house party, and I don't know. I don't drink anymore, but at the time I did, and I used to get a little rambunctious. So I thought it would be fun to have a fist fight, and.
And you decided to pick
didn't-
a fist fight with a guy with a knife.
I didn't know. I thought he wanted to just fist fight too, which is fine. Like, we can fist fight like gentlemen.
You bring fist to a knife fight.
So yeah, I brought fist to a knife fight. I got stabbed twice in my head.
What?
Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't like a downward motion. It was more of a slashing motion. So it was like the side of the blade.
Do you have
It
scars?
wasn't. Yeah, I have 2 scars.
Where?
What?
I have them. Hold on. The big one's back here.
Yeah.
Oh my God! He went to the top of your head.
And I got this one right here.
I am so coming
Good
over there to look at your
Lord.
stab wounds.
So then I got, so this is the crazy part. So I was working at the radio station. I was working at the hip hop station. So I had street cred now. I'm at the hospital, and so it wasn't just me fist fighting. It was more of, there was a group of us. So I get stabbed twice, and then I go to the hospital, and I'm there for 12 hours, and they're like, "What happened to you?" I said, "I fell down some steps." And this is what I said.
Some very
This is what I
Fell
said.
down some
I
steps.
fell
Very
down.
sharp
I
steps.
fell down some steps.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about. So I get 15 staples in my head, and then I 0 hours of sleep. I left, and I had to go work a hip hop concert. I produced a live broadcast as I'm bleeding through my hat. And you know,
Wow.
and have you ever been to a hip hop concert, Dan?
Sure, many.
Very thumpy bass
Yeah.
backstage. So I had to deal with that and it was a big concert. It was like one of the radio station concerts. So it's like 6 hours.
Yeah.
And I dealt with that with 15 staples and fresh head
15
wound.
staples and blood.
Yep.
Did you know Virginia at that time?
No. So this is in Massachusetts. So then one of my buddies who was also in the fist fight, he only got a black eye, lucky dog.
Yeah.
And so we're driving home from the concert because I got him free tickets. So we're driving home, and I'm in an 87 Lincoln Continental. That's what I was driving at the time. And the alternator went. So the car's dead. So we're over on the side of the highway. Massachusetts State Trooper pulls up, and he sees my buddy with a black eye, and he goes, "What happened to you?" And my buddy goes, "Well, I got elbowed playing basketball." And then he looks at me and he goes, "What the hell happened to you?" And I said, "I fell down some steps."
Oh my Lord.
And he said,
There just happened to be a knife on the
he
bottom
said-
of the stairs.
He said, "We need to get you kids home. We need to get you guys home."
Smart man.
You know what, though?
God.
The fact that you didn't, like, call in sick or whatever after falling down the steps and you went to do the concert, that's, KGB, you need to listen to these old radio war stories because, listen, if you ever get knifed, you need to show up, young man.
Yeah,
You still need to come in here and do the whatever it is that you do.
And if
There's
you
no-
get elbowed
there's-
in the eye, you need to come in.
There's no bass in Dan's show.
It's certainly not in my
I
voice.
don't care if I'm electrocuted. I don't care if I'm stabbed. I don't care if I have to listen to Murphy for 4 hours. I'm coming to the show.
Listen.
But no, I didn't see the light.
I
didn't see the
came
light.
to work after I almost got electrocuted.
Oh my God.
Beast
Now,
mode.
It was like, that's right.
Well, guess what? We're going to hear this on forever.
There's like 20 hours between the shocking and me opening the mic again, but still.
Yeah, we're never going to hear the end of this. Hey, I came through an electrocution.
That's exactly right.
And then I'm going to have
I don't see burn marks on you, though, so it couldn't have really been all that serious.
Listen, the next show was an electrifying show.
I'm going to put a disclaimer. Anytime you bring that up, I'm going to have a disclaimer like, he did it to himself. It was a quick little jolt. He's fine.
Listen, if I happen to like pass away unexpectedly, Chris, this is for you.
Okay.
And Malinoff. If I die, you guys need to make sure that my last show doesn't suck.
Absolutely.
So if that means that you've got to take down the sucky show and change dates and stuff, that's what we need to do. Sure, all the content would be dated, but that's okay.
We got you. No worries.
That's when you actually begin the spoof reel, right?
It's so weird. Dan just passed away, but his last show was a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
I don't know how that worked out.
And all of a sudden, a compilation of all his mess ups are now right on the front of the page.
It's weird. Last thing he said was, hey, 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 hey. All right. What's coming up?
Well, I got 7 good minutes with Marsha Blackburn today, boys.
All of 7 minutes.
They called me and they said that she wanted to come on the show, and then I got a message and they're like, she's hanging out with Hegseth. She's got 7 minutes, so she'll be calling in around 10:35 till about 10:42.
Here's what you're going to hear. You ready? Well, Chris.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
You know what? That moment is going to forever live in infamy.
Oh, yes.
I think, you know what you need to ask her is Mandis no longer on the call list?
Or are you not getting called?
No, but that's okay. So, well, yeah, think about it. Well, now I don't want to do this on the air, but think about it.
Yeah.
They completely bypassed me and they called Chris.
Yep.
Even though they could only give Chris 7 minutes, she could have talked to me before the thing.
7 minutes in heaven.
So when is she coming on?
10:35.
10:35. Okay.
8:50.
What? You didn't?
No, just
good.
You know what?
That was good.
My memories of my childhood have suddenly electrifying thoughts of my childhood have actually come back to me. Moving right along. Dan Mandis here, and here we are in 2025. What big events do you have planned? Whether it's a big corporate event, maybe a family reunion, maybe a wedding, maybe a birthday party at your home, Nashville Tent and Awning can help you with an incredible enclosure that can be installed anywhere. Now, they've been around since 1884. These folks are a Nashville institution, and they've worked with the likes of the Tennessee Titans, Vanderbilt, and the Grand Ole Opry. Now, they are one of the top companies in Nashville, and I want you to think about your backyard and how can they help you. You can actually extend your living space with a backyard enclosure so that you can enjoy it even here in the wintertime when it's really cold. If you've got an event for work coming up, they can help you there as well with a tent or enclosure, and they've got awnings for any style of building that'll improve the look and feel of your home or office. So you can get some visuals. Check out their website. NTACO is like N, then the word taco. NTACO.com. Nashville Tent and Awning. Tell them Dan told you to reach out at 615-329-3701. 615-329-3701. Solid craftsmanship built to last since 1884. Nashville Tent and Awning.